everyone, my name is Jenny. Welcome to my channel, Callie Jenny's Crafty Stitching. In today's video, we're going to take a look at this kit that I got from Wattobizz. All links and everything will be in the description box down below, as well as a code for a 5% discount on any standard kits. But welcome everyone. As I am filming this is actually my second video this morning. This is Monday, October 6th. It is 10 after 5 in the morning, and we're about to be kitty bombed. We got lucky in the last one. We're not going to make it through this one. But anyway, so welcome everyone. Thank you so much for coming by to hang out with me again. If you are new, hope you will enjoy the video. Consider becoming a part of the family here, hitting that subscribe button, that notification bell. That way you will be notified when I upload my videos. And then if you could all hit that thumbs up for me if you enjoy the video, that just helps me out. All right. And of course, welcome back to all my friends and family who always come by to support me. You guys mean the world to me. I love you guys. Okay, so to get into this one is actually not an auction win. I know that's going to come as a shock to many of you. But this is one that I actually just bought from the Wattobizz website, which there's just so much art. There's so much art to choose from on there. You really have to check it out. She has cross-stitch stamped kits. She has it in max color. You can do silk if you want to. You can do PDFs if you prefer to do counted. She has diamond painting. She does customs and tools, including the aluminum frames and stands. I mean, she's got everything. She just keeps adding more and more, and it just keeps getting better and better. It's just amazing. All right, so we're only going to look at this one today. I'm a little pressed for time, so try not to take too long on this, but they always come in this bag. It says, ain't no biz like Wattobizz, and it is true. Wattobizz is one of my absolute favorites, which is why I've bought so many, and I still have so many more coming. All right, let us go ahead and get this out. This does always come in a resealable bag. And then give me just one moment to get this noisy plastic off. Just pull everything out here. All right, messing up my table cover here. This is new. Of course, it's full of wrinkles, and it's going to be that way because I can't leave it out. Otherwise, the cats destroy it. So I have to constantly fold it up and put it away. But it is what it is. It's all right. Let us take a look. Look at this. Oh, my gosh. Now, this one, as well as a lot of them on the Wattobizz website, you do have a drop-down arrow, which will give you an option, many options for which one you want. You just have to click on each one to see them. But this was the one that I chose under this category. But look at this. Look at that. It's kind of a little spooky, especially with the fog out there in the woods. But at the same time, it just looks so homey. Oh, look at that. The little cobble walkway up there. All those beautiful, beautiful flowers. I think it's gorgeous. Down to this, got the stars up in the sky. But yes, it is definitely like a spooky little witchy cottage to me. But I love it. Sorry if that noise you hear in the background is, of course, kittens. Right? I did get this one in 16 count in 50 colors. I myself don't get a whole lot of max colors. I do occasionally. But just because I currently have so many kits that have a lot of, that are very busy or have confetti or whatever. And of course, if you get the max colors, you're obviously going to get even more detail. The standard colors, though, are absolutely gorgeous and beautiful. But if you are brave, the max colors will give you even more beautiful and more details. But I like to, like I said, I do have some already, so I've been getting mine lately in just the regular, which is fabulous. All right, and it is 50 by 50 centimeters, and look at this. They always have a big old picture of your kit or what your picture is going to look like in that very first page. This is something with the new printing over the last few months, and I just don't see how it could get any better than this. It is absolutely excellent. I love the book. This is my absolute favorite way out of all the shops out there to do your charts. This is the best. All right, and then just to take a quick peek, a little peek at our chart, not too much. Look at it, very clear. Easy to read, easy to see, love it. Okay, and then in the back we have, it does say that we have 12 pages for our paper chart. And of course our 50 colors, and it looks like from 38 to 50 we have blends. Now this is in full cross, no back stitching, no French notches, just full cross stitch, which I think all of the Wattobizz are full crosses. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think I gave it any thought before, but I don't think any of them have back stitching or anything, but they haven't needed it. It's beautiful. All right, so that is our excellent book. Let us take a look. Well, let me pull out all the goodies first, because I know there's goodies in here. There always is. Okay, and here we go. Get all this stuff out. Just kind of separate everything, move this stuff out of the way. We'll come back to the floss later. We'll look at this next. And let's go ahead and take a look at all of our stuff. So as you can see, as always, if you've been on my channel for any length of time, you've seen these. These come with a hoop. So, and just keep in mind, if you don't use hoops ever for cross stitching, you can use these for small finishes. Just get one of those little hoop, what do you call it, like an easel to sit it on and display, or you could even hang it on the wall in the hoop. We get our little needle holder. Little metal tin, says ain't no biz like Wattobizz. Has a little magnet in there to hold your needles so they don't go all over the place. So very nice. We have our little snipper scissors. I don't even know how many of these I have at this point, but you never know when these will come in handy. And then we got our little tool bag, which we have our little frogger or seam ripper. Now these often have needles in them, and this one does as well. Sometimes there's even one stuck in the side here, but not today. And again, kittens, that's what you're hearing. We got our seam ripper. I'm going to keep these handy because I'm sure there's a couple in the canvas as well that I want to pull out. We have our little finger protectors. These are the best. I know I say this every time, and I will continue to do so because they are the best and they are the most comfortable, and they don't have little holes in them for the needle to go right through, which is what would happen to me. But we got those. I even got them in my favorite color. And we got our needles in our little test tube bottle, which is how I prefer to get them. So let me just go ahead and add these other ones in. It just pulls off. Put these in here, and let me go ahead and get the ones I know are in this canvas. See, right there. There they are. So let me get these out of here really quick so I can just go ahead and put them away. All right. And there's usually 18 needles in here. You get plenty of them to complete your kit. Plenty. All right. Put those back away over here. And we're not done yet. We still have more. Okay. We have our little finger thimble. I don't know of anybody really that uses those. And we have our needle threader, which these are a staple around my house. These are a must. I love those. I even keep extras in my purse. And then we have our little wax ring. And again, they have not been near as melted as they were showing up for a while because it hasn't been as hot. But this is for your unruly threads. If your threads are being difficult, maybe you're working with silk or maybe those glowing, the dark ones or whatever, this will help tame them down a bit for you. So that is everything in our kit there. So let me put all that back. You do get everything you could possibly ever need to complete, plus extras. I mean, most kits that you get anywhere do not come with all this. When do you ever see a frogger or seam ripper? The only time I've ever seen them is in a Wattobizz kit. So you do get a lot of extras with Wattobizz. All right. Now, let us look at our canvas. And she has upgraded this again. And when I say she, of course, I mean Sandy over there at Wattobizz, who is the founder and the artist. All right, look at this. Let me see if I can zoom this up more. It's going to be hard to see it all. But we can get the picture probably in. Yeah, we can get all the picture in. Because she just upgraded again to include even more border, extra canvas around the stitch area to make it easier for those of us who like to put our stitches in a scroll frame. You can easily now put these in a scroll frame and be able to roll it up and still have the whole stitching area available from whatever end or side, top, bottom you want to start from. That is a game changer. I mean, it's just excellent. And then, of course, she always does the double symbol printing. So if you want, you can cut it off along this blue line and keep this one separate by you to reference for your symbols. Just make sure if you do cut it off that you reseal that edge so it does not fray and come apart. Now, I myself don't do that. I myself leave that there and I use my paper chart, which always matches as this one does. Always. It always matches. This is what I use. This will go back in the plastic envelope and it will have this on one side and this on the other. So absolutely adore everything about Wattobizz. Serged, of course, all the way around. We have our little tiny picture up here of what it is going to look like for reference. And then down here at the bottom, always says, thank you for bringing your ideas to life with Wattobizz, along with the Wattobizz logo. It is gorgeous. And the rendering is always beautiful. Beautiful. I mean, look at, you can even see the house here. You can see the flowers, all the flowers there, the little walkway. Even you can literally see the little stepping stones going up to the house. It is beautiful. So let's zoom it in. As this one, as you can see, is going to have a lot of busy spots because a lot of detail is going into this one. There's a lot happening. Now there is, let me zoom this back out a little. There is some areas of color blocking if you get tired of the busyness, but even the spots that are really busy, I'm seeing a lot of, let me zoom it back in. I'm seeing a lot of the same symbols. Let me see if I can bring this even closer. Sorry for the shadow. It's that time of day. I need to have the lights, but you can see there are areas that are very, very busy. But it is excellent printing. Even though it's busy, you can clearly see everything. I'm sure you hear all the cats running around. Those kittens are having a good old time this morning. All right, let me zoom it back out. And let's flip it over and take a look at our floss. Okay. Now, two of the things that I really love about Wattobizz, in addition to everything I already mentioned, is these excellent plastic floss cards. And they're 1 through 74. They're always 1 through 74. So there are, 37 on each one, 37 colors. But she also puts the blends together. So all the blends will be, like if 49 is a blend, it's going to have both colors on there for you to pull one from each color. I love that. All right, let us first take a look at it all together. Just look at all those colors. It's so pretty. Floss is soft. Look at that. Look at those colors. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, I just love it. I love cottages. So as soon as I saw that, I was like, oh my gosh. You know what? I think what got me is I went and started looking because I think I saw one over on Sonette's. Stitcherella had a video where she had, I think it was one similar. It wasn't this one. It was a different one, but it was a similar one. And that one sent me running over to the website to go look. With the Wattobizz site now, they don't really, I don't know. I don't think they have it to where you can just look by, like if you want to look by for fantasy or if you want to look for landscape. You can put in searches though, but otherwise you just have to scroll through everything and then make sure you click on the drop down boxes to see each of the images in that category. But gorgeous, right? All right, let's take a look at these one at a time here. Look at the pretty, pretty colors. I don't want to spend too much time. I'm running out of time this morning because, again, this is my second video. Look at, oh, these are beautiful, all those blues. So, so gorgeous. All right, and then our other card. This one has our blends on it. Some of the blends are easier to tell the difference, but some are very close in color, so it'll be more difficult to really see the difference in the colors. So hopefully the camera is picking it up. I think I can tell for the most part on most of them, but a couple of them are pretty difficult. Like this one is difficult for me to make out the different colors, as well as this one. But yeah, look at that. All right, let me flip this back over. We got one that's trying to run away here. All right, to recap really quickly. Our beautiful, beautiful canvas. You just barely get that all in there. Our gorgeous, again, one more time, our beautiful floss. Oof, this one's pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. All right. And, of course, we got all of our tools. And we got our booklet and our Ziploc bag to keep it all in. Oh, I just love it. All right, everybody. Do let me know what you think. Is this your jam type of picture, or what do you like? What is your favorite sort of picture? Let me know down in the comments. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for stopping by to check out my video. Thank you to all my returning friends and family for always coming by and hanging out with me and supporting me. I love you guys. And again, if you were new, if you have not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button, that notification bell. That way you will be notified when I upload. And make sure if everybody could hit that thumbs up button, that would really help me out. All right, guys, I love you. I thank you so much. Thank you to Sandy over at Wattobizz for always making such excellent kits. I love you, girl. And I hope you'll all be very safe. I hope you will always be blessed. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.